A very happy morning to everybody here. And today's meditation is, though I said oneness, but oneness is such a vast word. I really don't know whether I will be able to, do justice to this particular word. So when I say oneness, though it sounds like a little word, which means we are all one and God is all one and all that. But to understand that is total bliss. If we understand this one little word, it is the crux of the entire spirituality. It is the crux of all the religions. It should have been, in fact. But somewhere we got misled and we started taking religion on a different track. So what I was trying to say is that to understand anything, like if you have to understand what a tree is, if we understand the root of that tree, we are on point. Similarly, if we have to understand the entire spirituality, oneness is the root. It is the mool mantra of the entire journey of spirituality. It is the root mantra of all the religions. If we understand just this much, there is no need to go into understanding more and more, reading tons of books and things like that. If we start living this one word, oneness, okay? So the little religion which I have ever followed, you all know, I belong to, I'm born in a Jatsik family. So the religion which I should have been following is Sikhism. But after reading a lot, after listening to a lot of senior masters, I understand that Sikhism was never a religion. It was just a way of thinking. And we were just supposed to follow the Bani or the words of the Guru and not really follow the Guru. So there's a lot of similarity, a lot of comfort in the way I've been brought up and the way what I'm understanding now. So even in our mool mantra, if I say the first line of the Guru Bani starts with Ik Onkar. All my Punjabi friends will understand what I'm talking about. But even from Ik Onkar, if you just understand the first word, that is Ik means one. That is the entire, I would say that is the root of the entire Granth Sahib, of the entire Gurbani. If I don't even cram the rest of it, I don't understand the rest of it, and I understand the first word, which is Ik, it's more than enough. So that's the first word if we have understood. And I'm sure it's the same in all the other religions, all the other traditions. So this oneness basically means existing. Even if I talk about the universe is also, the entire universe is one. The part of the universe in this room and the universe outside this room or the universe outside the planet is not different. It is made up of exactly the same things. But, throughout my childhood and even throughout all the other translations of this mool mantra, which I have read, Ek Onkar has always been explained as God is one. God is one. But I feel this is not what Guru Nanak Dev Ji must have tried to say. It is not what he was trying to say. He did not really mean God is one. So he took it as a number. It's a number, one. Okay. That means complete. As a prime number, my maths friends, prime number, one cannot be broken up into any more whole numbers. It's a first prime number. And the opposite of one is two. Oneness, duality. The opposite of one is two. Where there is one, there cannot be two. So oneness is complete. It is the whole. Okay. And that is what I think was the true meaning of Ik. Now, what we did, we went wrong in one or two places. Number one, we translated, all our religions teach us, all God are the same. Okay? And then what are we trying to do? All traditions, all misconceptions are that that God, that same thing, is somewhere far away. It could be a male. The minute we say God, a picture of whatever we have been brought up with comes in our head. It is a male. Or if you're a feminist, it could be a female too. It is living somewhere far away, the heavens above. And the religion teaches us to reach it. We are trying to merge with it. The minute we say this, we have created duality. We have created I, which is here, and there is Mr. God there in heaven. Now they are two. So we are two people. That is the beginning of all the misconceptions. Whereas when I say one, or where Guru Nanak Ji said, because that's the only religion I know, and that's the only word I know in that religion. Ik means one consciousness. This is what he meant. And the entire universe, the entire existence, whether it is plants, ants, trees, minerals, stone, whatever, is one consciousness. We have broken this golden rule by saying that we are trying to merge into God. My dear friends, all that exists is one. We are not separated. So that is the biggest misconception. And that is causing all the misery in our life. We say we are something else. The minute we say that, we are on the wrong path. I'll try to explain this on the ocean analysis. Now, suppose we take our life as the ocean. Okay, we say this very often, but let's just try to go a little deeper into this. A wave comes out from the ocean for a little bit of time and says, oh, wow, I'm here now. I'm the wave. But then within a little span of time, it goes back into the ocean. So is the wave separate from the ocean? No. So we are also that one wave of the oneness, totally connected, like our fingers. Our fingers are all connected to the hand, but we see our fingers separately. They all make up the hand, in fact. We are not separate. But what do we say? I am this, I am not that. I am Jasbir, she is Sanjana, he is Rohan. We give everybody separate names. We are all fingers of the same hand, but we are not able to see the hand. I'm not able to see myself in Sanjana. I'm not able to see myself in Menkama. But the truth is, I'm not a separate identity. Duality and individuality. How similar these words are. And if you think of it, individuality is the biggest disease, it is the one which is causing separation. So there is a line also which comes in Gurbani. I don't remember it now, but the translation means that this separation is the disease and the guru is the medicine. So if I say guru, I mean one spirituality, one consciousness. So this I is an illusion. Oneness is totally opposite of the way we all have been living, in the way we all have been brought up, in the way we all have been following our individual religions and rituals. We all say that all religions teach us to merge into the one God. I'm here, God is elsewhere. We are not together. Our statement is incorrect. So if whatever we have been doing up to now, 30 years, 40 years, 50 years, 60 years, 70 years, is based on a wrong statement. So our mindset starts with duality, whereas oneness starts with coming closer. Ik is coming closer. There is no you. There is no separate God. You're not trying to get anywhere. Understand this. Understand this crux of the spiritual journey of all the traditions in the world, of all the religions in the world. But slowly, what our gurus told us, we have moved away from it, and we are living in duality, that I am separate from you. We have created this duality in our journey. And now we are trying to get to God. And we say, like, what am I saying? I mean, how can we be God? We are all bad. Hum papi hain. God is all goodness. Satan is bad. This is also Christianity says. God is good. Right? There is one line in one of the mantras, Madho hum aise, tum aise. Means he is goodness. He's up above there, or purity, a super being. And we are below here, and we are nothing. We are the sinners. And he is going to destroy our sins. Okay? So all our base is basically on wrong questions. The minute I say God, we think it's a superhuman figure, as I've just told you. So that is why we are not able to relate ourselves with it. So it is very difficult to understand who we are. Okay? So we have to keep going back to that maths formula. 1 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is never 2. 1 drop of water plus 1 drop of water, if we mix them, they might become one bigger drop of water, but they will not become 2 drops of water. Okay? Now, ये formula हमने याद कर लिया, and if we try to follow our religion, follow our spirituality, follow our journey, trying to fit into this formula, that's it. You are enlightened. So let us keep reinforcing this while on our journey. This is the answer to all the questions. But what stops us from understanding this simple formula of 1 plus 1 is equal to 1? It is our ego, the I am. That's why we are not able to feel 1 plus 1 is 1. That's the delusion of separation, which we have learned or we have been taught unknowingly. I and God are separate. Now, I and God have been separate for a very, very long time, longer than we are trying to understand that we are not separate. That is the thing. That is why it is taking time for most of my friends to understand that God and me, we are one. So this is the way we've been brought up. Childhood also, we've been taught separation. You have to come first in the class. You have to do better than your friend. You go for an interview, you should get the job. You have to prove yourself. Advertisements teach us this. You have a car, you have to buy a better car. They're bombarding us with duality. If I get a better car than you, so I become higher than you. So what do? Should we just give up all our luxuries, change our clothes, wear something, maybe orange or white or something like that, and look different? No, my dear friends. Here we are just changing the ego. I'm saying I was the I am, I was going pubbing, I was going drinking, I was smoking, I was in a different group, a different ego. And now I become all good. I've given up all that. I don't buy lavish clothes. I don't buy fancy cars. I am in a group of very good people now. So this I am is better than this I am. It is just changing the ego. I'm a sadhu now. I'm a yogi now. So I'm better. No, we are just wasting our time. We have just changed the group of people from clubbing to satsang. But we still have not addressed the question, who am I? We have not been trained to understand this question. We have been just trained to merge into God. I hope you are getting what I'm trying to say. If a drop of water knows what it is, it can understand the ocean. So if we understand what we are, we will be able to understand the vast universe, the vast light from where we have come, which is the source. So the Buddhists also have a very similar analogy. One fish goes to another fish and says, where is this water everybody's talking about? It's like we going to each other and say, where is this God? I have been chanting ever since 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, but he doesn't come. Now, the fish lives in water. The fish drinks water. Every cell of the fish is water. It is literally made up of water. And still, the fish does not know what is water. We just have to adjust our eyes. We have thick goggles over our eyes. We are not able to see. So these eyes are not helping us. We need to go within, use our inner eyes. We have thick curtains on our eyes. There's a veil. Something like sitting in a room with thick curtains and saying the sun is not coming in. The sun is shining outside, bright, doing its business. You have the curtains. So we have to remove those curtains. Why we don't know who we are? Why we don't feel that oneness? Because we have the veil of our identity over us, which is a delusion. I am this, you are that. Therefore, our meditation also does not work. Our religion does not work. We are still not happy. We keep calling God. Whether we say Om, whether we say Omkar, we are calling God. God, please come. God, please come. But Mr. God is not that far away. Poor guy is always here, around us. They're in each one of you, and they're in me. So what can the sun do? If you don't raise the curtains, that poor guy is shining there bright. It's not able to come in because you have the curtains. God is here. But we don't understand because we haven't got rid of the I am. Okay. In the ocean, where in the part of the ocean there is no water? God is here right now in each one of us, all of us here. But our ego does not allow us to see it. And the ego leads to all the Arshad Vargas, Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Greed. Okay? So the answer is just oneness. He is all around, all the time. First, last bit I'll tell you. Why we find it so difficult to accept this, that God is all around. We in fact get intimidated by this. कि हम कुछ गलत तो नहीं कर रहे, हम पाप तो नहीं कर रहे by saying that we are God and we are all one. So just to make it a little easier, let's change our terminology. Let us just change the terminology and let's not get confused. Instead of God, if I use the word light, if I use the word universe, isn't that everywhere? Okay? So then it does not become a separate identity. So that oneness, that one or ek or om, let's feel it now. There is the same energy in us, which is in the ant, which is in the tree. Some call it light. So it's just a change of terminology. Life is everywhere. Universe is everywhere. God is everywhere. So what we have been looking for all these years has been very confusing and complicated. Let's make it simple. Let's change our lenses and look for it. Let's just change the terminology a little bit. Okay? So I think I've spoken enough on oneness. Let us go into the meditation now. And we are going to feel this. This was very important because oneness is said very, very easily. But now we have to understand what does this oneness really mean, right? So I hope we are all ready now to feel that oneness inside us and touch it. Yes? So let's get ready. Close your eyes. Unless anyone has a doubt in whatever I have said. Unless anyone has any doubt, let's get into meditation straight away, and then we can clear our doubts or questions. If still, yeah. Kindly mute yourself. Okay. So our meditation, again, 3 simple steps. First, we relax our body, we relax our minds, and then whatever we are intending to, we will try to reach there, making our breath our guru, following our breath. We are following Anapanasati meditation, following our incoming and outgoing breath, and just being with it, trying to make our minds light, empty. So cross your feet, fingers into fingers, and our eyes closed. Let us first just relax our bodies. Take deep breaths in and deep breaths out. And relax our entire body from head to toe. Leave your body loose and feel the goodness of your breath going in your body from your nostrils into your lungs. And through your blood, the whole body.
इसका कुछ नहीं बता दिए, कुछ भी कर सकता है। खतरनाक।
Your arms are relaxed. Your hands are relaxed. Your legs all relaxed. Breathe in and breathe out. And follow your each and every breath. We have understood that the root belief of all our false beliefs is that we are separate, that you and I are separate. The truth is, we are all connected. If I hurt you, I am hurting myself. If I judge you, I'm judging myself. And if I love you, I'm loving myself. The this feeling of oneness with yourself and with all things around is true love. So, my dear friends, let us move from our old self to a new self today, losing our identities, dropping all resistance, and raising our vibration. To raise our vibration, let us start breathing from our hearts. Feel the breath coming in and going straight to your heart. And feel your heart expand as it gets filled with this love energy. Your heart is expanding as it gets filled up with love, with light. Just think of one happy moment of your life when you have been blissful, extremely happy. Could be thinking of one person or any place you have visited which gave you extreme love and happiness and joy. Feel your heart remember it as it swells with love. This love is oozing out of your body, bursting out and encompassing all your entire body, covering it up like a cocoon. And now you're a capsule of love. You are vibrating on higher frequencies. Just be with your breath. Breathe in and breathe out. At this moment of time, my dear friends, nothing else exists but your breath. Your normal, simple, tranquil, easy, relaxed breathing. Completely drop your identities, your personality self, your ego, which is the major culprit standing between you and oneness. Let us drop it all and become pure consciousness. Withdraw your attention from the world around you to the world inside you. From all people who you understand are separate beings, things, time, and just be with your incoming and outgoing breath. Feel each and every breath as it passes your nostril. There is nothing distracting us. In case thoughts still trouble you, bring your attention back to now. Feel your pulse slowing down, your breath slowing down. Notice how your breath feels as you breathe in and out. Use this time as an opportunity let go of all the things you have planned for today, all other concerns. Just give this time to yourself. Each time you breathe out, allow all the tension in your body to be released. Any tension in your shoulders, in your forehead, any other part of your body, allow it to relax. We are not trying to achieve anything. Just as though if you've ever been lying down in the warm sunshine, either on a beach or in the winter season, we are not trying to achieve anything. We are just unwinding. You are just being present and enjoying that moment. Let go of any expectations, any idea of what you think meditation should be. Let it all go. Just be with yourself. When you're in a state noticing what's going on right here inside you. You are what you are. No ideas, no concepts, just your presence. You and your breath. No past, no future, just this moment now, my dear friends. Just be with your breath. No desires, no regrets, just tranquility, peace. Feel your body soften from head to toe. Arms, your legs, your back, your tongue, your chest, your neck, your face, become aware this body that we live in has been gifted to us. It is not yours. It is not something that you have created. It is simply unknown, something you have borrowed. Even this breath is not yours. All things which make you believe they are yours are not yours. Things which make you believe who I am are actually not yours to begin in the first place. Appreciate that they are just here, but not yours. They are a gift from nature, from life, from universe, from God, from the energies of life. That is called Om. Energies of life, that is called Omkar. The oneness, the universal force, the divine. The deeper you go within yourself, you will realize that your thoughts are also not even yours. Just like your body has been given to you, just like your mind has been given to you, your breath has been given to you, your thoughts have been given to you. You are just aware of your thoughts. They are not yours. When you realize that your body is not yours, it is a gift. When your breath is not yours, it's a gift. When the mind is not yours, it is a gift. Not everything you think is your possession. You will realize these are all gifts. All that is left is the consciousness present in you. An awareness that which your mind has labeled I am, me, feeling of being me, myself. Even that presence, consciousness, awareness is not yours. It is also just there, not something that you have created, something which you can switch off or on. Something which you can remove. These are all our disbeliefs. Just as your breath is involuntary, so is your consciousness. It is also involuntary. It is there. whether you notice it or not, whether you like it or dislike it, it is there. It is the same consciousness which is there in each one of us. It is there in all the beings in this room. Whether living or non-living. With your eyes closed, feel the presence of any being in your room. Feel that is you. Can you feel it? If there is no human being, there are still millions of beings around you. With your eyes closed, feel the presence of the furniture in your room. Can you see yourself in that piece of furniture? Because it too has consciousness. When you realize nothing is yours, not your body, not your breath, not your thoughts, not your consciousness. When the mind realizes that nothing can be called me, myself, or I am, yet all these things are present, we can only surrender all these things to that has created it, the universal force, the Om, the Omkar, the Param Atma, the Param Brahma, the Supreme, the Divine. The only mantra we have known till now is I am me, myself. And now, with the instructions from the universe, we will change. We will change this daily repetition of I am to realizing that everything is universe, everything is light, everything is one consciousness. The only mantra left is that this is all the divine, the supreme light from where we have come here and got mixed up in duality. That one super consciousness this feeling of me is all divine higher consciousness. Give up ownership to the body. Give up ownership to your problems of your attachments. Ownership to the sense of self, me, I am. And realize everything is one. This is the goal of our entire spiritual journey. Let us surrender all that was never ours in the first place. This is all light. This is all the grace of the higher consciousness. This is the grace of the divine. Breathe in and breathe out. And feel that oneness. Breathe in and breathe out. And just be with your breath, my dear friends. We are the part of the same consciousness, you and me. Specks from the same intelligence, which is indestructible, which is uniform, which is unborn, which is imperishable. We all come from the same speck of light, which is unseen, unaffected, full of love, beyond shape and size, beyond time, beyond space. Feel that inner transformation. Feel your connection to the source energy. Create your own reality. Trust and surrender. Just be with your breath. Feel your body soften and melt as we all merge into each other. And everything what is happening is the part of the divine plan. Your source is your ultimate resource. Feel yourself melting. Feel yourself merging into every plant, every animal, every piece of furniture, book, or whatever is lying in your room. Since everything is the same, from the same source, same light, then who is good and who is bad? We are the sparks of the same consciousness, my dear friends. Drop all your judgments and feel the oneness of all beings as we are all connected through the same divine consciousness. Feel the capsule of love in which you are encased expand and include everyone around your family, your pet, your furniture, the walls of the room, all people living on your street, in your town, in your country, the entire planet. As you feel your connection to the source energy, feel immense love, immense joy. As you lose the separation, feel the oneness, the interconnectedness of all beings. Feel the appreciation for the existence, for life. Feel your gratitude to the Mother Earth. Gratitude towards plants, animals, minerals. May all beings be happy. May all my thoughts, words, and actions contribute to the happiness of all beings. Let there be peace to all around. Satchit Anand. Breathe in and breathe out. Just be with yourself. Your heart is continuously expanding and pushing out this love energy from your chest. Breathe in and breathe out. Just be with your breath. Just be with your breath.
नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे अव्वल अल्लाह नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब बंदे कुदरत के सब बंदे एक नूर ते सब जग उपजया कौन भले को मंदे कौन भले को मंदे अवलल्ला नूर उपाया कुदरत के सब कुदरत के सब एक नूर सब जग उपजे कौन भले को कौन
Since everything is the same, from the same source, then who is good and who is bad? We are all the specks of the same consciousness. Then who is good and who is bad? We are all the specks. Feel that light inside you. We are all connected to the same divine consciousness, my dear friends. You are one with this energy. Feel this one energy. It can only be felt, seen in your mind. Your infinite energy is enveloping the entire earth. Very slowly, my dear friends, move your awareness back towards your heart space. As your love light energy comes back to your physical body. Take a few moments, breathe in and out. You have experienced oneness with all things. Remember your infinite beingness while you experience a human lifetime. With a shift in your understanding, slight shift of terminology will take you from duality to oneness. With this understanding, life can be different. It can be joyful, peaceful, balanced. Be in this silence for a few moments. This oneness is here, my dear friends, whether you notice it or not, whether you like it or not. When you realize this, nothing is yours, not your body, not your breath, not your possessions, not even your consciousness. We can only surrender all this to that who has created us, the universal force, the Om, the Omkar, the Parabrahma, the Paramatma, the Supreme, the oneness. Allow this feeling to carry out in the entire day today as we come back to our physical reality. With a few last moments, just be with yourself. Feel yourself one with everyone present today here in this group meditation. Last 10 seconds now. Feel your body. Wriggle your toes. Move your fingers. Rub your hands, your palms, and place them on your beautiful eyes for 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. Caress your face with the warmth of your hands. Touch your shoulders, your arms, your chest, your abdomen, your legs, your knees. And come back. Okay. I hope we could all feel that oneness today. At least we had a glimpse of what we truly are. You know, we are the fish in the water and we are looking for water. We are living in the water. and we are looking for it elsewhere. Thank you, Rohan. Thank you, Sanjana. So any sharing today? Jagdish sir, your comments?
First of all, congratulations for the wonderful way you brought out this concept of one. I think those of you interested in reading, there's a book by Richard Bach, the title of which is One. I think it will be worth reading, where he goes on this, where on his flight with his wife, he keeps dropping in at different places, and he discovers the concept oneness there. So various kinds of experiences. These kinds, therefore, can be explained through these kinds of experiences. It's just wonderful. And you rightly put it. I know it's very difficult to feel that. I know I had heard, I'm not a Sikh, of Guru Nanak's book I have read, and it says the ik concept. It's just amazing. It's just amazing. I don't know whether I have said this before. A large number of problems comes because we are expecting something from the world which is exclusive for us. It requires just for a moment to feel that the world doesn't owe you anything. It's just part of it. Just give that feeling and the oneness comes automatically. All this, though, like you said, God and religion came up because of we need protection and we expect justice. The separation comes because we think we have a concept of God, we want everyone to have that kind of concept. They want the world to be exactly what we have to do. And once we realize and strongly believe the world doesn't owe us anything of this kind, I think the concept oneness comes up. Beautiful. So also in the Bhagavad Gita, for example, the chapter, the most difficult chapter, 15th chapter, is called Supreme Being, speaks of the banyan tree. So the actually is the root, the Supreme Being. But it grows on to various leaves and various roots, etc. And we forget they think everything is separate. So the ultimate way of only reaching this is the tool that you use is meditation.
Yes.
Wonderful. Thanks a lot. Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. I'm remembering the verse you're talking about. Menka ma'am, do you remember the words? It says that this is an inverted tree, basically. You know, our roots are on top and the tree comes down and we are the leaves. So if anybody remembers the words, Menka ma'am, I'm sure you would.
Yes. Yeah.
15 chapter का है ये.
Yes, ma'am.
ऊर्ध्वमूलम अधःशाखम अश्वत्थम राहुरव्यय.
Beautiful. Yes. तो इसको थोड़ा सा और explain आप कर दो अब.
इस श्लोक में ऐसा है कि हम सब लोग वननेस का ही है ये श्लोक भी, कि हम सभी एक ही पेड़ की तरह, जैसे एक पेड़ में इतनी सारी पत्तियां होती है और वो सभी कनेक्टेड होती है, उसी तरह हम सभी लोग कनेक्टेड हैं बट हम नहीं जानते हैं. और उस पेड़ को जब हम देखते हैं तो उसका जो रूट होता है वो नीचे होता है, अर्थ के नीचे होता है, बट एक्चुअल में हमारा जो रूट है वो ऊपर की तरफ है और उसकी ब्रांचेस नीचे की तरह है. ये पेड़ उल्टा पेड़ है जिसकी रूट ऊपर है और जिसकी ब्रांचेज है, लीफ है, वो सब नीचे की तरफ है. तो हम सभी उस पेड़ की ब्रांचेज हैं, उसकी लीफ हैं, कनेक्टेड है सभी एक दूसरे से.
Yes, so lovely. See, देखो ना, कहीं से भी हम पढ़े मीनिंग सबका सेम है. एज मेरे को सिर्फ पूरे अपने रिलीजन में बस एक ही वर्ड, फर्स्ट वर्ड पे ही मैं अटक जाती हूँ. एक आगे पढ़ने की जरूरत ही नहीं. There is no need to go further. There is no need to, I mean, like I did not go further. That one explains everything. So this is what he said. And किसी भी translation book, I used to read a lot of translations of the Granth Sahib in English. The first line is always explained as God is one. So see how we have been derailed, you know, ये अभी तो meditation में आने के बाद, इतने लोगों से सुनने के बाद, after listening to everyone, listening to all senior people here. So the meaning of that एक is not God is one. It is we all are one basically. तो duality हम वही create कर रहे हैं. God उधर है, हम इधर है. So though, yes, of course, if we go deeper into Robert's watch, we do come to this planet to experience duality, but to learn from it. We don't have to go and merge anywhere. We are already connected there. As Menka ma'am beautifully said, we are an inverted tree. The entire consciousness is an inverted tree, with our roots are there and we are just the leaves here. And we are already connected with the tree. We did not separate from the tree. Beautiful. Thank you. Thank you, Menka ma'am.
Thank you.
So anybody else would like to share anything? I took a little long explaining this concept because though this word is very small, but it is the entire spirituality, oneness. So unless we don't really understand this, there is no point going further, even trying to understand any religion, because if a religion is teaching you separateness, I don't think that's the religion for us. If it is teaching us that we are separate from God, or we are separate from each other, you're a Hindu, I'm a Sikh, and this one is a Christian, and we keep fighting over it, I think we should understand the deeper intentions of that particular religion and rise above it and feel this oneness. So इस एक word को थोड़ा सा introspect करिए. As Bhagavad Gita से जगदीश sir ने, Menka ma'am ने एक verse निकाल के explained it on oneness. Try and find out other things which you can find out. I'm sure all religions are teaching you oneness, but we are not seeing it because that ego of I am is covered. We are all little I ams. But the entire big one I am is the super consciousness. Anyone? कि कुछ डाउट हो रहा है मेरे कहने पे कि मैंने गॉड को मिस्टर गॉड कैसे कह दिया? Any doubt? Anybody?
Good morning, ma'am.
Yeah, Vasudha. Hi.
Although you explained it very well in the beginning, but today I need to accept it. It was not that easy to go into that oneness state when you particularly explained about the furniture and everything that is around. I think with practice, we all will get there. But thank you for the explanation, ma'am. It was really nice.
Absolutely. Yeah. Right. So वो इसलिए क्योंकि हमारी conditioning इतनी ज़्यादा strong है. I said ना, it's been a longer time since we have experienced separateness. Very short time since we are trying to understand oneness. So obviously, वो सब unlearning is going to take time.
Yes,
you perform experiments in the physics lab, right?
Yes.
So like if the child, the procedure is wrong, so he will never understand, will never get the answer, never come to the conclusion. So our procedure has been slightly, mind you, this procedure by our gurus, by our, the whomsoever we have been listening to, they did not explain duality. They always explained oneness. We took the meaning wrong, or for any, for whatever interest, the meaning given to us was wrong. As I said, the meaning of ek was also given wrong to us. It was God is one. You open any translation of Guru Granth Sahib on the net, anywhere. The first line will be Ek Omkar, God is one. That is the meaning which we have understood. I've also read that till I actually understood deeper or felt it.
I think more practice will help us get there.
Yes, it is a process. It is a reinforcement. We have to listen to this. Whatever I said in the beginning, I think it was very difficult for me to bring these points or write down these points because somewhere I think it sounds rebellious, that I am God and he is God. It sounds a little rebellious. To the 90% of people, it will sound very, very rebellious. That how dare I say that I am all papi, I am the sinner and God is the one who's going to redeem me. So the minute I say that, I am separate from God already. I'm far away. He's far. Tell me one thing. We have been chanting these our prayers, whatever, since I think Tom, since we remember our childhood. Why have we not seen God till now? We have been calling him repeatedly.
Probably because he was already there. And
he was already there. The sun is outside. We have our curtains. The fish is swimming in water. Where is water? Where is water? What is this water? This is what we've been doing.
Right.
So now the
Right.
choice is yours. We have to remove the veil of the I am. We have to come out of that room to feel the sunshine, or at least remove the veil of your identity.
Yes. Yes. And with practice, I think we will definitely.
Yeah, it's long conditioning. It's going to take time.
Yes.
Paul, you know, इस lifetime में हम नया समझ भी ना, oneness is a very vast concept. हम
Right.
समझ में भी नहीं पाएंगे इसको.
Yes. Yes.
Because जब हम समझ नहीं पाते, we say, I am not understanding. We are still in that identity. हमने जैसे ही I am बोल दिया, we go back to the same understanding. हमें दोबारा समझ नहीं पड़ेगी. We are still there. So the solution is again feeling the oneness.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. But thank you for the explanation. That helped a lot. Thank
So
you,
here,
ma'am.
let's try and hear it again.
Yes.
Anybody else with doubts? It's not blasphemy, you know, trying to feel the oneness, you know, we are not, yes, हमें जिसने बताया, उन्होंने वही बताया जो एक्चुअल हमारे स्क्रिप्चर्स में है, बट जो एक्चुअल स्क्रिप्चर्स में है वो हमारे पास प्योरली आया नहीं है. It has been twisted, you know. Mukesh, you want to say something?
Yeah, on religion, I wanted to add something here that actually originally all religions also point to almost everything is the same in every religion. पर ये थोड़ा सा फॉलोइंग इसकी हो गई और जो फॉलोअर्स ने जिस तरह से डिस्टॉर्शन आता चला गया एंड द कमर्शियलाइजेशन एंटरिंग इनटू द रिलीजन has actually stolen the real charm out of it. So it is like flavor. I mean, different religions are like flavors only. They teach just one thing only, whether it is Christianity or Sikhism or Hinduism or whatever. वो concepts तो same ही है, सब religions का flavors अलग-अलग हैं, पर थोड़ा distortion हो गया. That is where things
वो
went
हमारी
wrong.
अंडरस्टैंडिंग में हुआ. Krishna also said Ardhamoolam Adashakam, right? Guru Nanak also said eight. Everyone is saying that, but हमने duality create की ना. We created that. हमने separate
Yeah,
करके God को रख दिया.
Absolutely.
So we have gone, you know, astray. So we have to come back. So obviously everyone was clear. Krishna was clear. Guru Nanak was clear about it. So हमने उसको कर दिया थोड़ा सा. But then it's up to us now to feel it. Now we are doing the practical. We have been listening to people. So as I said, like even a separate, if I say, oh, I've given up all wrong things, I've stopped drinking, I've stopped smoking, I've stopped going to clubs. Now I'm sitting with very learned people and I'm learning something good. So I am to abhi bhi hai na. It's just a change of identity. So that thing is still there. It is still there. So we have to rise. हमारे लिए तो दोनों same ही होना चाहिए ना. So that is why we do not promote any different kind of living. We have to live here. We have to enjoy, but not to enjoy to try and be better than the other person. That I have a better car or I have a bigger house. So वो नहीं करना है. Of course, we have to enjoy life. We've come here, so it's perfectly fine. Okay.
Can I?
Yes, sir. Please.
What Mr. Mukesh said just now reminds me of an event or a scene in the very book, the one I referred to. You see, Richard Bach and his wife go and crash land in some forest, and they see a clearing where an old gentleman is saying something very profound, and the large number of people in front of him, and they're listening to him. And then suddenly he notices that one of them is taking down what he's saying. And asks him, what are you doing? I'm taking down what you say. Why are you taking down? So other people can know. He takes it out. No. The moment you do that, the more people start reading this and put a flag around it. The moment you put a flag, somebody else put another flag before it. And that's how religion's created. He's just experienced what I'm saying. Don't take down what I'm saying, he says. That's the beauty. That's
So
how
that
religions have got separated.
Right, sir. And experience is going to come with, again, we come back to the base. It's going to come with meditation. Then we go within ourselves, see with our own eyes, feel the oneness. So, sir, here I'll just add a little story also, which I've also read a number of times. A very holy person is sitting in the forest and doing a lot of meditation, but he has not eaten since a very, very long time. So, rich person passes by and gives him a little food, some bread or roti or something. But there was a dog sitting next to this person. He gives that roti to that dog. So that rich man says, what a stupid guy you are. Like, I gave you food, you were hungry, you've given it to the God. He says, God is feeding God and God is laughing. So like, what he's trying to say is that the consciousness is in the dog is the same as the person who's laughing, as the person who's sitting there. So that has to be felt, as you rightly said, that we can't just read and understand. It's not a lesson that we have to read. So oneness, if it is one of the virtues we have to learn. So we can take, I don't know how many lifetimes to learn this. Because some people will walk off right in the beginning. It doesn't make sense to me. I'm doing a sin by comparing myself with God. It's going to be a sin. So many people have been slaughtered because of this, because they tried to, remove this veil. They have been, who was that? Joan of Arc, I think. All these people, they have been killed because they were not following the rules which were imposed on them. So then the choice is ours. And now I think we have tasted it. We know the procedure. So the rest journey is our own. Right, sir? Thank you, sir. Thank you. So I'm going to